In the real estate and mortgage business today, there are two highly different but influential groups. The mortgage bankers and realtors that are experts, and the proverbial hacks that will steal your time and money. These are their stories.
I got 3.5 dirty little secrets that are going to help you not work with a hack loan officer. Hey, it's your buddy, it's your mortgage guy, Jamie Millheiser here. It's the second edition of the No Bozo Zone. What we're going to do in this video today is share with you the 3.5 common things that a hack loan officer is going to tell you as a potential borrower, and it's going to cost you money and cost you time. I want to educate you, help you out, get that antenna up, and if you feel any of this stuff going on, reach out to me right here. We'll hook you up with a good loan officer instead. Number one, a hack loan officer is going to say, don't have any other lenders pull your credit. They're going to get you under the impression that having your credit pulled by other mortgage institutions or lenders is going to hurt your credit and cause you to not qualify for the loan they've already pre-qualified you for. Not the case. Not even remotely close to true. Now, that being said, as a caveat, do not start applying for credit cards, car loans, or personal loans. You are allowed to apply for a certain amount of mortgage loans in a 90-day period without any damage to your credit. If a loan officer is trying to tell you to not have your credit pulled by anyone else, that's because they don't want you shopping their rates or fees against their competition. They must know they're not competitive because they don't want to be totally transparent. Number two, steering. A bad loan officer is going to already know what product to put you in before they pull your credit or take your application. What you need to do is find out exactly what your credit is, what your debt ratio is, and do some homework on your own. You can't just trust one source. Find out what kind of loan programs you would possibly qualify for, and then discuss with your loan officer why they or their team have chosen that program for you. Number three, bait and switch. It's an old saying, but it's still rampant across the industry. There are loan officers throughout the country that will either quote you a different loan program, a different interest rate, or different fees than what they actually intend on closing you with. You need to get educated as, once again, to where your credit is and what type of loan programs you qualify for. Not only interest rate, but also closing costs, terms, and mortgage insurance if applicable. Once again, as always, hit that Millie button. We're always here to offer free consultations and give you an honest quote of what you or your family should be qualifying for. Reason 3.5. Is your loan locked? Are they lying to you? Have they disclosed the loan lock? Have you seen the loan lock? If you want your interest rate locked today, we've talked about it in the past, you tell your loan officer, lock it up, and I want to see it on paper. If you want to play the market, say, I want proof I'm floating. But make sure you're in control and you hold your loan officer accountable for the proper disclosures and paperwork. This is your loan and possibly one of the biggest investments you make. Make sure you're not working with a bozo, and make sure you keep your antenna up. These 3.5 things that hack loan officers do all the time. Once again, the team and I offer free second opinions if you have a feeling that you're working with a bozo loan officer. Feel free to reach out to us anytime. This is Jamie Millheiser, your mortgage guy, saving you jack on your shack.
Hey, follow me on Twitter